fishing, pull, subscribe on his channel, and go on the Peeler and watch his channel. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. We do a video. It's subscribe on the channel.
What's going on, fishing folks? Welcome back to Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. I just wanted to share with you guys that I'm a tinkerer, right? So like, my belief is the only bait that you can fish straight out of a package without any kind of modifying or anything like that is like a Senko or some type of worm or soft plastic. Whether you're talking about changing hardware or just totally revamping the bait, I get into that. I like that. Now, some of them don't work. It's a flop. Some of them work. In this case, when I was expanding on my bladed jig collection, let's say, I stumbled across the Lunkerhunt. I believe it's the Vault, or, well, anyway, you'll see it right here. But what I found about the fixed blade, where the blade is actually fixed to the head of the bait, and then the rest of it, including the hook and the skirt and whatever trailer you decide to use, is free swinging, right? So it's very erratic depending on your retrieve. It's just different. It reminds me of, like, if anybody's thrown the Terminator Shutterbug, how that thing's just kind of like all over. It's not on a straight, you know, like a y-axis or anything like that. So, getting back to the Lunkerhunt, I only picked up one of them, and I picked up the white one, and I threw it around for a little bit, and I had no luck. So I took the skirt off, and I paired it up with this here Super Salty Fluke Junior, and that, what is it, Crystal Ice or white. Now, you can put any color you want on the back of this, but the way I go about determining what I want to put on the back of this is it's always going to be some kind of fork tail, because, again, I don't like to use boot tails with any kind of bladed jig, because I feel like they cancel. One will cancel the other one out. You can feel it in your rod. You can feel it excuse me, that something's not functioning to its full capacity. So what I did was I took the skirt off this. It's got a pretty stout, you know, like medium wire hook on here, and I threaded on one of these Super Salty Fluke Juniors. And when I first figured out how to fish it, there's a very small window to fish this bait, and for me, I figured it's late summer into fall. Now, for largemouth, if you're going after largemouth, it worked well for me throwing it over the top of submerged vegetation. It was pulling largemouth right out of submerged vegetation, you know, the hydrilla, the milfoil, or whatever it is that grows up from the bottom. You know, it's kind of stalky plant looking, where they like to sit, and you can see the little holes where you know that there's going to be some bass. So let's say you got 6 feet of water, 3 foot of that is vegetation growing up from the bottom, and then you have another 3 foot between the end of the vegetation and the top of the water column and the surface. that's where this thing will shine for largemouth. If you throw it and reel it across the vegetation, it will pull those fish out. They were coming unglued for it. But again, it was late summer into fall. The bite turns on, and then there's like a 6-week, maybe 2-month window at the most, and then the bite turns off. You know, you've seen me do these type of similar hacks in the past where I'll just take the skirt off of a regular chatterbait and put a full-size fluke on there and catch fish, and not just bass, but our toothy critter friends like them, like the walleye and the sawguy and whatnot. But my first smallmouth, as you will see in the footage, man, I went down to the river, and the water level was nice and high, and there was some current, and it was stained. And my buddy John from Jab Bassin just sent me a post that he forwarded from some Facebook bass fishing group, a local group, saying, hey, if you think the river is too muddy to fish right now, and it showed a dude with a 5-pound 11-ounce smallmouth. And it just so happened that I was like in my driveway getting ready to go down to the river to throw this, and within, I think it was the second or third cast, I caught one between 3 and 4. It was a good fish, and it was at the end of a cast. Like, I made first couple fan casts. You guys know I like to work that point that's across from me, because I know I've seen it on, the fish finder. I know what the terrain looks like underneath all that in those casting lanes. So, but boy, did it pay off. It paid off. So, if you guys want to try one of these Lunkerhunts, put whatever, try to match the size of the forage that you think the fish are going after. And I'll tell you what, man, it might be a short window, but whether you're going after largemouth or smallmouth, now until about the end of October, when the nights start getting, fairly cold, and they're not going to go pursuing a bait as much, once the nights start dipping down in the 40s and stuff like that. So, just another quick example of me being a tinkerer is that I had this Zoom Frogg, and I've been seeing a lot of like the tackle ads, and so I think I'm gonna go down and try this out right now, and it's, who knows, if it works, great. If it doesn't, hey, it was an idea I tried. They all can't be winners, but this one is, and you guys will see. So I'm gonna go down there and fish this. Check this footage out. Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Busting out the tubes on the spinning rod, and then I got a variation to the Lunkerhunt bladed jig, to where I take the skirt off and I put a baby fluke on it, and it's good around this time of year, especially in grass. So if it doesn't work out here and we don't end up losing it, take it in the back for largemouth and yoke some of them largemouth out of the grass with it. So let's get to some fishing. Thought I'd smallmouth fish to start, at least try. Alright, you're gonna be on bait like that, and I did just miss one. Might have been a little one, but that's alright. And let's throw this. They won't have a choice but to react. huh? Yeah, that's a good one right there. Oh, wow! Look at that! Holy smokes! Wow! Look at that! That there's a smallmouth, y'all! Wow! Wow! And what I say about these excursions, man? What did I say about these excursions? Look at that! Woo! Yeah! Thank you, girl! Oh God, please. Yes! We are recording. We are recording. What did I tell you about them Lunkerhunt freaking? Get rid of that skirt and put on a fluke. That hook is sharp enough. Yeah! Thank you, girl! Wow, what a fight. Unbelievable. I know, mama. You ready to go? Ready? Okay, 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 okay. Yeah! Woo! Love it! Wow, man. There's a school of them over there. Dude. See, I thought I was fishing under him with that tube. Let me check my knot. Let me check my knot. Can't go wrong with the old Palomar. Hopefully they're wolf packing. See guys, that's one of the modifications of a bait that actually works. It's been tested and proven with largemouth, and now it's been tested and proven with smallmouth. So, again, short window, now through late fall is the time to throw the old Lunkerhunt with a fluke on the back of it. If you want a more bulkier presentation, let's say your water is a little more stained, or you got more bluegill going on, then you know, it never hurts to get that bluegill flash fluke, and maybe more of a panfish or bluegill colored version of that fixed blade bladed jig by Lunkerhunt, and you know, there's your bluegill imitation right there. I was more, you know, since I'm fishing a bigger river system, I was trying to just look like a shad, or you know, whatever other bait fish we got, the alewife, or what, you know. I'm not, this is something I need to sharpen up on, is my bait fish species. But really quick guys, I wanted to announce the giveaway for August. Since we are closing in on the fall, it's going to be time to whip out the jerkbait box again. So, along with a Lucky Craft pointer, this is the Pointer 112. It is a MR, so which that's medium runner, and it's a slow suspender. in Shokunin root beer gill, which is it's a pretty awesome color scheme if I say so myself. I'll be giving a suspender away, and I'll also be giving a cotton cordell floater away. This color is called Perch. So the C07S, 4-inch length, 5/16 ounce, and it's got number 6s on it. So I would recommend changing out the hardware. It looks pretty chintzy, but other than that, you know, I think in the fall especially, I'm not good at fishing soft jerk baits or these floaters, but the way I have caught fish on them in the past is just slow reeling them and not even twitching them, but just pausing them and letting them float up to the top like a dying bait fish. And then if you want to rip it down to depth and let it pause and float back up, you could do that too. I was just using the reel handle instead of the rod tip. So that's a giveaway for August, is a pair of jerk baits. So in this video's comment section, hashtag jerkbait. I'll put it in the 3D font like I do at the end of every giveaway video. And here's another thing I'm going to do to try to make it fair and to not let any of the YouTube isms mess with the giveaway. I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to heart it. I'm not going to thumbs it up. I'm not going to do anything. That way everybody that does hashtag jerkbait has the equal opportunity to win. Because I think maybe in the past, like, my engagement may have thrown off the YouTube picker. Don't ask me why, when all I do is, you know, in the settings I put whatever hashtag that I'm using for the giveaway to sort out the comments and get rid of the spam. So I don't know, but I'm not going to respond. So don't get offended, don't take it personal. This video's comments, hashtag jerkbait, all one word. We all know how to spell jerkbait. It'll be in 3D text at the end of this video. So guys, I couldn't do this without y'all. It would be nothing, and I'd just be the crazy guy with the camera at the fishing spot. So this weather's been crazy. I'm working on my boat. A friend of mine's got some more parts that I need. So the one time I did try to take it out, finally, God did not want me out on the water because, you know, y'all saw how stuck in you would have saw the rain. It was crazy, like. But anyways, jerk baits are the giveaway. We got the rest of the month to fill up this video's comment section with hashtag jerkbait, and I will see you on the next episode. The bigger fish are coming in close, guys, so you know, the quality of fish I've been catching from shore has been getting better. So that being said, this is Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show, out for now, but just for now.